Hello Takus, welcome back to a brand new video of mine, and in today's video I'm gonna tell you something very informative, and this video is actually based on some of you guys comments, so hopefully it will be helpful for you guys. In my comments some of you guys were asking about if free to play stigmatas are good, or which free to play stigmata should I go for first. Well, to answer that question of yours, I will say which one is your main Valkyrie, depending on that, and which Valkyrie you need the most right now. For example, if you are lacking like physical Valkyrie, I'm like, as you can see, let me show you, I got brightness access, and if you have seen my previous video, I'm like a big fan of big fan of brightness access because of her physical, physical damage. She's like OP physical damage, but there is a catch. To get her full physical damage, you need all three set of her stigmata, and as you can see, I have only one, which is kind of a bummer. Anyways, so that's where the free to play stigmata comes from. Like, if you have a physical Valkyrie, only one, just like me, though I have two, but nonetheless, if you have like one physical Valkyrie and you are not making some good progress because you don't have her signature stigmatas, then the most efficient way to see which stigmatas are good for her, as I told in my previous videos, just go to the equipments and you will see there is some categories like for beginners, like if you're like level 10 or level 20, or more precisely under level 40, then you can just go for this. All of them are free to and really easy to get. And if you're like master, like the full set, the signature stigmata and signature weapon, as you can see. And if you are like free to play character like me, then there is economic section, and as you can see, they are giving away all the structures here, like this one. So this will be the best build up for her, like free to play build up. But there is a catch, it won't give its 100%. Like, if you use its master collection, like all signature stigmatas and weapons, she will be like her at her 120%. But by using economic, you will be getting her like 70 to 80% or 85% at most. So I will suggest you always to go for the signature, but if you are like lone crystal like me, just go for the free to play. As you can see in my stigmatas, since I have her middle stigmata, so I'm using that, and two free to play stigmatas, Marco Polo. As you can see, like, this will give me like combo or charge attacks deal 250% attack of bonus physical damage. So yeah, why not? And cooldown is only 5 seconds, so just go for it. And as for my mic gone down, let me see. Yeah. So as for which stigmata you should go for first, then just try to consider which Valkyrie you wanna make powerful, like which Valkyrie you want to be at 100% base. For me, it was my first full set Valkyrie, and as you can see, I got its signature stigmata and weapons all at once. I saved up like 25k crystals. It was really hard. So yeah, so which Valkyrie you want to be the most powerful, then just go for. If you want ice damage dealer, then go for ice stigmatas, and if you want fire, then go for fire ones. If you have physical, then physical stigmatas. That depends on which Valkyrie you want to be more powerful. And as for the next part, let's go to the forge, then stigmata. As you can see, there is some slightly changes in 4.9 version. Then if you are playing like 4.9 version from the beginning, you are just beginning, just begun to play, then this will be a common interface for you guys. But if you're playing for really early game, like from version 3 or even from version 1, I'm probably from version 3, I don't know, but if you're playing for such a long time, then you will see there's been a big change in this interface of forging. As you can see, there are Robert Perry and Robert Perry. There are two Robert Perrys, and both of them are top. So sometimes you might get confused, like why there are two of them. As you can see, this is from the old interface, like old version Honkai Impact 3 interface. As you can see, to build the generation 2, this is a generation 2 stigmata, as you can see, G2. So to build the generation 2 stigmata, you will need to get generation 1 stigmata first, and sorry, yeah, and afterwards, then if you have the twilight blue crystal, then you can build one. But they made it quite easier for you guys. For in 4.9 it has become super easy. Just go here, and I'm like, if you chose this option, then you just need to have this twilight blue crystals and you will be able to get her. But you all also need this like spiral lanes and this infinite, I'm like, the ether fuel or infinitism, whatever you want to say. So this is how you're gonna get a generation to Stigmata nowadays. Okay, what and if you're gonna see in generation 3, the generation 3 hasn't changed much actually. If you will need generation 2, this one, to build this one. I'm like, if you like make this free to one, like you don't have to get the generation 1, then you will be able to get generation 3, and for generation 3 you will need this one. uh, there is nothing changed much, but this is like really a good opportunity, because getting these blue crystals or other crystals that the crystal system that you have added is really easy, because you can just go here. Let me show you. Yeah, universal mirage, and you can just get them for free, like pretty easily. And this used to be bounties, but they have changed it and made this one, and as you can see, this is pretty easy nowadays, so just go for it. And if I had to mention like which stigmata should you go for first, I will suggest you, if you're looking for ice stigmata, just go for Anna's Skariak, the generation 3 stigmatas. If you want lightning stigmata, I will say go for Monet. Generation 2 would be more than enough, and she is powerful enough, so go for Monet. And if you're looking for fire damage dealer stigmatas, then go for Thales. Yeah, and for the physical ones, I will see, I mean, like, tell you to just go for direct, because these three are the most important ones. So I told you, like, go for, if you want fire damage dealer, go for Thales. If you want ice damage dealer, go for Anna's Skariak. And if you want physical damage dealer, then direct. These are the best three stigmatas you can get, and all of them, as you can see, free to build up. You can just collect these stuffs, which is pretty easy. Just go to the universal mirror and you can collect them. Yeah, it will take a little bit time, but of course you can get them. And yeah, that's about it. But other than that, there are some pretty good I mean, like, stigmatas too, like in generation 1, the physical damage dealer. So this one, like Dracula is good too, but not much as good as direct. So yeah, so these are the stigmata you should go for first, if you suggest me. And if you look at my let me show you, like, I'm trying to get, not this one, I'm trying to get her signature stigmata from here, but as you can see, since I don't have any of her signature stigmata, I'm going with Fuha musician and Fuha, and let's just go with she set of Fuha musician. I have the third one, but I'm going with Summer Himeko Summerholic. This is good. So yeah, so this is how you should go for free to play stigmatas. I hope you got some idea to which Valkyrie or which stigmata should you spend on and how you should farm them. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys like the video. So yeah, see you in the next video, guys.